March 5, 2026 Afternoon News Summary, New York Time, covering 12 noon to 6 evening. Don't forget to subscribe before we start, so you don't miss out on the latest international news. News 1, UN Security Council demands immediate Gaza ceasefire. The UN Security Council passed a resolution demanding an immediate ceasefire in Gaza for the month of Ramadan, with 14 votes in favor and the United States abstaining. The resolution calls for the unconditional release of all hostages and urgent humanitarian aid access. News 2, ECB holds rates, hints at June cut. The European Central Bank kept its key interest rates unchanged but signaled confidence that inflation is slowing, paving the way for a potential rate cut in June. The euro fell 0.3% against the dollar to 1.0820 following the announcement. News 3, U.S. initial jobless claims fall unexpectedly. U.S. initial jobless claims dropped to 210,000 for the week, below forecasts of 215,000, indicating continued labor market resilience. The data tempered expectations for aggressive Federal Reserve rate cuts, pushing Treasury yields higher. News 4, OPEC Plus agrees to extend production cuts. OPEC Plus members agreed to extend their voluntary oil output cuts of 2.2 million barrels per day into the second quarter of 2026. Brent crude prices rose 2.1% to $84.50 per barrel on the news. News 5, Japan's service sector PMI hits record high. Japan's services PMI rose to 56.2 in February, a record high, signaling robust domestic demand. The data strengthened the case for the Bank of Japan to consider further policy normalization, boosting the yen. News 6, EU launches antitrust probe into major AI firm. The European Commission announced a formal antitrust investigation into a leading AI company over potential anti-competitive practices related to its data collection and model licensing. The company's shares fell 4% in after-hours trading. News 7, Argentina secures new IMF loan agreement. The International Monetary Fund reached a staff-level agreement with Argentina on a new $15 billion extended fund facility, contingent on congressional approval of austerity measures. The deal aims to stabilize the country's beleaguered economy. That's all for today's news. See you next time.